What's up everybody, thank you for clicking on the video. As you can see, I have a couple packages here beside me. I have a box here from 6 Cents Fishing, some random baits that I ordered, and I also have a package here from a friend who sent me something. I have no idea what's in here, but I thought I'd kick the cameras on and open this stuff with you guys here on the channel, and then who knows what'll happen. Maybe we'll rig up a couple of the baits that are in this box, but we'll go ahead and crack into the boxes, take a look, see what's inside. I won't waste too much of your time. The boat's still in the shop. I'm sort of just hanging out around the house. UPS dropped off the box. I had this package sitting around that I've been saving just in case I wanted to do an unboxing, and I thought since we had both of these here, now would be a good time to go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna crack into the bottom box here from my friend Deep South Official on Instagram, and we'll see what's in there, and then we'll get into this box of baits from 6. I hope everybody out there is having a good day. I'm gonna use this Spyderco knife again to open this package here from my friend. I don't even know if he wants me saying his name on camera, so I'm just gonna refer to him as Deep South. The homie Deep South sent me a pack. Let's see what's in the pack. Dude, there's a letter, dude? Put a letter in here, dude? That's special, man. Let's check out the letter. A handwritten letter to your boy. Let's read it. Hey Justin, wanted you to have something to commemorate your first company relationship of what will be many, I'm sure. Nothing like the first one. JR10 code on the bottom. Okay, yeah, this next, I'm gonna have to cut out this next part here. This next part will be confidential. Have an outstanding day, bro. Deep South. Thank you, brother, for this awesome letter. I'll probably have to edit out a few of those words there, but that's awesome, and I'll have to figure out what is going on in here in the box. Yeah, I don't know. So one of these things I can't show you. I think this right here is the meat and potatoes of the package, the part that you guys are actually supposed to see. Let's check it out. Sorry, some things have to remain confidential between friends, but this right here, check that out, dude. It's like a bait, it's like a tiger pattern. I guess it's a jerk bait, because check out what it says. I jerk it every chance I get. Awesome, dude, awesome. Nice little jerk bait mug. Sweet, dude. Thank you, Deep South, I appreciate it, man, that's awesome. It's not often that someone is kind enough to send me a package in the mail full of cool stuff like this and take the time to write out a handwritten letter. That's super special, so thank you for that, I appreciate it. Much love. I will cherish these items and keep them forever, my dude. Especially the letter, dude, that's awesome. All right, next up. Hey, stop that. He won't quit pilfering in that box, man. He wants that mug. Just leave it alone, dude, you hear? Dude, you need to behave, dude. You start listening when I tell you stuff, dude. You stuff. All right, so I think it's time to crack into this box from the Jigs. 6 Cents Fishing Products. I'm thinking we're gonna have some 1/4 ounce swim jigs in here. Might have some divine swim baits. Might have some, let's see, we're just gonna have to crack open this box and see what all they put inside here for us. Some of you out there will be interested in taking a peek at what's inside. So, all right, enough of that. Cracking into the box now. Always cut towards yourself for the boys. See what we got in this box. First up, Pro Blue 1/4 ounce swim jig. Springtime, smaller bait fish moving up shallow. 1/4 ounce, smaller profile. This one right here was on clearance. Had to snag it just because of the color. Bone Truce Pearl. Check it out, man. Such a gnarly, awesome color. Dude, that just looks so awesome. Had to snag one of those. That one there is a 1/2 ounce. Also got this right here. Another 1/4 ounce swim jig, Divine swim jig. You know that Divine smoke. This one right here, shad ice color. Solid white pattern with a little bit of iridescent pearl sparkly do in there, you know? Spickly sparkly. This one right here, Bluegill Magic. Check that out. Lots of bluegill on my lake. Another 1/4 ounce. And I have a special trailer that I'm gonna pair up with this. These Divine swim baits right here. These are Bluegrass Magic. Let's crack these open, take a look at this color. It's like a green pumpkin melon and blue. Hope you guys can see that all right. Gnarly looking bait. And that's gonna go great with this jig right here. Let's go ahead and crack it open. You guys know sometimes we like to bust these baits all the way open right here on camera, all the way out of the package. Let you see the real deal Holyfield in the light, up close and personal. See the high quality, attention to detail, supreme paint apps. Also, as I've pointed out in my prior videos, the screw lock on the Divine Swim jigs. Absolutely awesome way to conserve your trailers. So we're gonna take one of these bad boys right here, Bluegrass Magic, I believe. Isn't that what I said? Yeah, Bluegrass Magic. You can see it says it right there. We're gonna get this bad boy on this swim jig and take a look and see how deadly it looks. See if it looks like a bluegill. You wanna get that hook completely centered, dudes. And then you just screw her on. Just screw her on and let it bend around. Screw her on, let it bend around. It'll kind of warp and contort itself around the hook. It's okay. What you end up with is that right there. See how I did that? I just screwed it on and let it bend around. And then you just want to go ahead and undress. Just undress that beautiful bluegill skirt right there, dude. Boom. Bluegill magic smoke right there, dude. Come on, dudes, look at this thing. This is gonna be a killer. This is gonna be a killer. Shout outs to the homie Will for giving me this idea. If you're watching, brother, thank you, man. I didn't even think of putting together some of these smaller 1/4 ounce combos for when the summertime fish, bait fish and sunfish start moving up into the shallows. This right here, gonna be a perfect bluegill imitation to go along with my shad style imitations, such as this right here. As you can see, I already have one of my other Divine Swim jigs built out with a Kitech 3.8 on the back. And here's the smaller 1/4 ounce. This is a 3/8 ounce. Here's the smaller 1/4 ounce with a 3.2 inch Divine swim bait on the back. Just a little smaller, sleeker profile. The kick on here is really similar, just a little bit more kind of compared to the wide swing of the Fat Impact. But two really awesome paddle tail swim jig options for the summertime. You know I love throwing a swim jig all year long. And that's what's up with the jigs that are in the box, but I have 2 more baits in here. Surprise, surprise. They also gave me a sticker, as always, throwing in the extras. But I do have 2 hard baits in here to show you guys. Check it out, man. These are a couple of the Curve Finesse Square Bills. Curve 55 Finesse Square Bills. These are the little tykes, man, the little dudes, the mini micros. Check them out. We're gonna look at them one at a time. First up, the Sensory Shad. If you guys have seen Six Senses page and their profile, they often show this color off with good reason. It's pretty gnarly. As you can see there, it's a super intense, hyper color combo of intense proportions. That thing is supreme radical. Look at it, dude. Just look at it. Just look at that. Just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. Sensory Shad, Curve 55 Finesse Square Bill. Gonna be a perfect, smaller profile, square bill crankbait for banging the shallows in the springtime. Honestly, this right here looks like a mix between a shad and a bluegill. It's freaking perfect, especially for my lake. Your lake too, probably. Next up, one of their most popular colors. This is called Gillikin. I know Ben Milliken, fellow fishing YouTuber, has something to do with this bait here in regards to the design and the color. So I wanted to snag one of these, show my support, show it off here on my channel, let you guys get a up close and personal look at the Gillikin color profile. Now I know he is up north in the colder areas, but dude, that right there, not looking too bad for here in the south either. I will definitely throw this. Smaller profile, sunfish style crankski. Gillikin Curve 55 Finesse Square Bill. As you guys can see, man, just an absolutely beautiful paint job. Got that sort of dark chartreuse, almost, you know, baby food green belly with the black stripes. A little bit of there's a little bit of scale pattern design on there. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's sort of a goldish red color, kind of shiny. There's like a lavender hue to the gill plates. Very beautiful bait. And those are all of the baits that I got in this order. Just a few select items that I wanted to have on hand for that springtime sunfish, baitfish bite, small square bill bite. You know the deal. You guys know how it is. We're beating the banks around here, trying to get that reaction strike most of the time. I also love throwing a Texas rig, and you guys will see me throwing a Texas rig plenty, especially in some upcoming content, so stay tuned for that. And just to show you guys that I'm not biased when it comes to swim jigs, as you know, I love throwing them, and as much as I rant and rave about the Divine swim jig, I know some of you guys can't find them or you can't go online to order them. Some of you only have certain tackle available to you, and one swim jig that I used for a long time that I will admit is not quite as nice as the Divine swim jig, but definitely gets the job done and smashes a lot of fish, is this Strike King swimming jig right here. This is just a common shad color Strike King swim jig that you can find in a bunch of tackle shops. Many Walmarts carry this jig. Couple bucks, get you into the swim jig game. Another option besides the higher priced Kitex and the Divine Swimbaits, which are both awesome, are the Rage Swimmers. They're $1 or $2 cheaper in a lot of cases. And then even better, if you can get a hold of the Zoom paddle tail swim baits, I think they're even cheaper. So you could match these up with a Strike King and have a really awesome, deadly paddle tail swim jig setup. Extremely similar to this or this, just not quite as high quality of components. No screw lock, no Divine hooks. These hooks are supreme, beefy hooks. And of course, you know, the lead head design on these is just incredible. With the Strike Kings, you will sacrifice some of those features. But with that being said, I've dominated with this thing before. I've caught a ton of fish on this exact bait right here. So you guys can go out there and get it done, even if you don't have access to the 6th Sense stuff. That being said, I highly encourage you to get on 6thsensefishing.com and shop around. They will ship this stuff directly to your door. Once you reach a certain threshold, they offer free shipping on your entire order. And if you use my code JR10 at checkout, you will also save an additional 10% off of everything on the website that isn't already discounted. Baits, rods, apparel, gear, there's fishing equipment. They have tools, jugular pliers, scissors, bait bags, all sorts of awesome stuff on that website. Get on there, shop around, use my code JR10, and save yourself some money on some of the best fishing tackle in the game. The same fishing tackle that I use to smash fish right here on this channel. I appreciate all of the people who have been using the code here lately. Some of you have been knocking it out of the park. Northport Fishing Guy, if you're watching, shout outs to you, brother. There's so many of you guys I can shout out. You guys know who you are. Thank you to everybody who has used the code. Much love to each and every one of you. I see you, I recognize you, and I couldn't be more thankful for all of your amazing support. But I think that's gonna wrap up today's video, man. Just a quick unboxing, couple packages that I got in from a friend. I'm sorry that I couldn't show you some of that first one, but it is what it is. Some things must remain confidential and between friends. Thank you, Deep South, for the letter and the gifts. I greatly appreciate you taking the time to not only write out a letter to me, but to send me this package. I know shipping isn't cheap these days, so thank you and much love for that. Also, shout outs to 6th Sense Fishing. Of course, we could not do what we do here without them supporting us. Got some new jigs to add to the tackle box, lighter options, 1/4 ounce, bluegill imitations. You know what time it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's gonna wrap up today's video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're interested in seeing any of my future content. Most of the time, it is out there on the water. I'm just waiting to get my boat back out of the shop. Middle of next week, we should be back on the water, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Yeet!